What's up, JEFusion fans, and welcome back to another Idol Talk video. So, if you guys have noticed my Facebook post a bit earlier, so I just finished attending an online talk event for AKB48. So, in that event, I was actually able to talk to a member, and my shirt actually kind of proves that. So, as you can see here, I hope. So this member that you saw on my shirt is Minami Minegishi. So I probably have mentioned her a few times on Idol Talk. So she is my favorite AKB48 member, and she is the last remaining original member from when the group formed in December of 2015. So talking to someone like her is such an honor. And the reason why I tried doing this or tried attending this online talk event for her is that last year she already announced that she was planning to leave AKB48 already in order to pursue a solo career, but because of the pandemic, uh, it got pushed indefinitely, which is why she is still with the group as of today, though she already planned to have left the group in around April this year. So again, because of what happened, so things got pushed, and now she is still within AKB48. And talking about the pandemic, so it did change a lot of idol events. So, of course, a lot of them have been canceled outright, and events like these have been moved to online format. So, this kind of event that I try to participate in today. So, these are tickets for an event called a National Handshake event. So, in a National Handshake event, there are certain members that will appear. So not all of them, only a selected few, about 16. So there is actually a mini concert before the actual handshake event. So what you do is you bring one of these. So you can bring as many tickets as you like, but when you enter the venue, you bring out one of these, show it to the staff, and they will give you a ticket, which would basically have your seating arrangement. So again, you get this one, or you give this one, and you get a ticket, and then you go to your seat, which is indicated on that ticket, and it will be also used for the handshake event later on. So again, you only need to bring out one ticket to get a seat, but you can also use that same ticket for a handshake event later, and the rest of the tickets that you have are going to be used for handshakes solely later on. So let's say uh, when my friend told me about the event today, or when my friend told me about this event about 2 weeks ago. So actually, oh, it was last week. Oh my God, it's just been a week since it happened. Uh, so I rushed to the nearest bookstore a few blocks away from my house. They also happened to sell CDs, and I bought all of the CDs that I can find, specifically CDs that would contain these tickets. So again, we have here Shitsune, Arigato, and Sustainable. So this event is different from what we call an individual handshake event, which I kind of made a video about last year. So you do have to apply it online. When you're gonna have to choose a member, you're gonna have to choose a day and a venue where you are, where you're available, or where you are closer, where you live. So for that kind of event, there are no mini concerts. It's just plain meet and greet with members. But for these, you do have a mini concert. So uh, I did not watch the live concert. I did not stream that, but I think I would have been able to. So I just focused on the actual event. So all the CDs that I can find, I could only find six that time. So I used all of these and met Minami online. So it's not actually the first time that I met her. In fact, it's been 3 years since the last one. So it was in April 29th, 2017, when I first met her. I went to Nagoya Dome. So it was a national handshake event, and that's when I met her for the first time. Uh, After about at that point, I've been a fan of AKB for 5 years already. So five. So wow, it's been 8 years. But yeah, I did not have a lot of chances to meet her because she doesn't often attend events that happen in Nagoya. Although there was another event later in 2017. I think it was about October, actually, around the end of October. But I had some other things to do that day, and I ended up not going to Nagoya. So I guess I could have met her twice that year, but yeah, I did have other priorities on that day. So uh, ever since that, there has been no opportunity for me to meet her until now. So I thought of this as kind of a last opportunity to talk to her as a member of AKB48, and that's why I tried, attending this online talk event. And to be completely honest, I have mixed emotions about this. Well, yes, I am happy to see her again after 3 years, but being, separated by hundreds of kilometers, uh, it's still, not the kind of interaction that I wanted. Because the reason why I go to these kinds of events is because there is the opportunity to get close and personal with them. You get to talk to them, and of course, because it is a handshake event, you get to actually touch them. Well, of course, only by the hands, but you get the point. So, yeah, call me a total simp, but that's just the way it goes. So, again, it is nice talking to her, and I still kind of wish, this whole pandemic didn't happen. But I guess in a way, if it weren't for the pandemic, she probably would have already left. So yeah, those kinds of mixed emotions, like of course, the pandemic is bad. It's a bad thing, but some good came out of it, just like what happened today. So overall, it's not bad. Now, as for the event itself, so like I've said, I bought CDs for the tickets, and I actually had to download a special app which is called With Live Meet and Greet. So that uh, is kind of like their official partner for this event. So it allows you to have an online talk with celebrities, I believe, but it's rather new. I guess it's been a recent development, again, given the current situation. So AKB decided to partner with this With Live app, and again, thanks to With Live, you can use the serial numbers here, and you actually get to join. So I also had to prepare some identification, one with a photo, especially. So if you are, let's say, if you wanted to join, I would highly recommend that you use your passport. But since I am currently living in Japan, I do have an alien residence card, so that's the one I used for today's event. Now, so at this point, I'm actually going to tell you guys what actually happened during the process. So, uh, before the event starts, so with the with live meet and greet app, so you enter your codes, right? You enter your tickets codes, and you do this like a few days before the event. There's just been a specific amount of time given where you can uh, enter the serial codes and then choose the members that you want to meet. So you do that when within the certain time given, and then when like a day before the actual event, at around 12 noon Japan Standard Time, so your entry will be finalized, and you're basically in. So you will also so while waiting for the actual handshake event, or the online talk in this case, so you need to log in to your with live meet and greet app a few minutes before the actual handshake event or the online talk. I keep saying handshake event because that's what I'm used to. But it's basically the same thing. They just changed the format a little bit again because of what's happening right now. But yeah, it's the same thing. So you kind of line up for that online talk. There will be people before or after you. Uh, of course, it would be an honor for anyone to go first. But yeah, there's an order. So before you actually get to talk to the members, a staff member will talk to you. So whatever identification you showed them, they will check first, and uh, I guess the security isn't tight, so they let me in easily because there's been a kind of an inconsistency with what I did. So when I registered for with live, I put in my name in katakana, but the name that I have on my residence card is written in alphabet. So uh, I honestly was kind of scared that they would not accept me, or uh, there I would have to explain myself because for previous events where I kind of uh, did the same thing, uh, I actually have another piece of identification that has my name written in katakana, and before I actually fall in line uh, for a specific member, I had to show it to them. So basically, I have this bank book right here. So this book has a version of my name written in katakana. So I showed this along with the ID that I have. So I can't show my face, but this is the residence card. I don't want to show my face. I'm kind of shy. But I'm on camera. But nonetheless, yeah, I think I don't. I'm not gonna show my ID here because there may be some sensitive information. But nonetheless, I used this together with this in order to explain to the staff that this is me. I'm the person in the ticket. I'm the person in the ID. I also even brought along some receipts from when I ordered the CDs that that I used to join the event. So it's kind of a hassle in my opinion, but I had to make sure just to be able to actually join the event. I kind of do it out of paranoia, to be completely honest, because for these kinds of events, for national handshake events, you don't need any ID, which is why I can get into them very easily. Anyone, you guys can get into them very easily. You just need to buy the CD with the corresponding ticket that, you know, uh, you just need to buy the CD with the ticket for the corresponding event. So again, for example, today, the handshake event slash online talk is for sustainable and chitsuren arigato. So again, for example, if you have either one of these or you have both, you can join the event without having to bring any identification or whatsoever. So for this one, I kind of have to do it. Now, the other kind of handshake events that actually, like almost a year ago, I covered. So it was an example of an individual handshake event. So the difference is for an event like today, there's actually a mini concert before the actual handshake event, traditionally speaking. Uh, so yeah, before the online talk event today, they had prepared a few songs. There's again, it's basically like an hour or so of performances and like a few talk events in between. But I guess for today, they kind of skipped the like the talk segments, and just went with the actual online talk. So yeah, now here's what happened while I was waiting. So before the event starts, so on the actual day, like today, for example, so on the actual day of the event, so you log into your with live meet and greet app. So uh, the day before, so when you entered your ticket, so by 12 noon the day before the main event, so your tickets have been confirmed, and you just have to wait for the staff to again check your identification, and you're after that you're just gonna have to wait in line like everybody else. Even though yes, this is online, you have to wait in line online, so it's still a thing. So after that, of course, you finally get to talk to your members. Now, what did we talk about? So I told Minami that it's been 3 years since I last met her. And I guess the funny thing is, when I talked to her, I actually talked to her in a very polite manner. So let's say, for example, when you greet someone with long time no see, so we're going to a bit into a Japanese lesson here, so pay close attention. So the more common phrase would be "hisashiburi desu." Okay, so one more time, "hisashiburi desu." So uh, I am going too fast here, but that's the natural speaking speed for any Japanese person. So you may want to slow down the video if you want to learn how to pronounce it. You can go back, slow it down. But anyway, so what I told her is "ご無沙汰しております." "ご無沙汰しております." So this is the way more formal version of "hisashiburi desu." So uh when I talk to Minami, I get so formal, but like talking to other members, like I feel like I can be more casual with them. Well, technically I can be casual with any idol that I talk with. I just wanted to show all the respect that I can for the last remaining original member. Like she is a legend at this point. Imagine being with the group for 15 years already. Man, that's a long time. Like she is by far the record holder for being the member with the longest tenure in the AKB48 family. You know. So, anyways, enough with that. So, like I've said, I was kind of formal with her, and with these, like each ticket would give you about 10 seconds. So I basically got a minute with these. So it's pretty short, but I think it was worth it. Uh, like I've said a bit earlier, I was really glad to see her again after 3 years. Though again, there's a part of me that wishes that I could have seen her in person. Get the chance to shake hands with her again. But yeah, it was in general a nice experience. Um, but still, I am grateful that the group still provides opportunities for fans to interact with the members, even though we're doing it online. We're doing it uh, f- again with social distancing and all that, but the opportunity is still there. So AKB48 still lives up to its motto of idols that you can meet. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please do leave a like, comment, share this video with your friends, subscribe to JEFusion, and hit that notification bell so you get the latest from us. So for this video, even though I talk a lot about idols, so I'm doing this especially for those of you guys subscribe to this channel who are not really into idols, or you don't know much about them, or maybe you're a new fan and you probably want to get to know how uh, being an idol fan in Japan is. So I really honestly enjoy making these kinds of videos, to be completely honest, because it kind of became my passion in a way. So, like I've said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next Idol Talk video. Bye.